All right, you guys. So today we are going to do a Tabata workout. So the way a Tabata workout goes is you have a work to rest ratio of 2-to-1. So you work twice as long than you actually rest. And this is really great for volleyball players who need to be able to, be explosive and use energy with little oxygen. It's called anaerobic capacity. So we're going to work on that today with the Tabata. And the way the format of the workout goes is you have 4 exercises that you're going to repeat 4 times through, okay? So you have A, B, C, D, that's set 1. You repeat that 4 times, and because we're gonna be working with a work to rest ratio of 40 seconds on, 20 seconds off, the workout should probably take about 16 minutes to 17 minutes, depending on how much rest. You might take a little bit of breather here and there, okay? But before we get into the Tabata, we're just gonna do some kind of mild stretching and warm up to kind of get it going and get the juices flowing. And then I'm gonna show you guys the 4 exercises, then all you guys gotta do is execute. You guys gotta have a timer, you guys gotta be able to see it, you guys gotta know, you guys gotta bust your butt for 40 seconds and then breathe and rest for 20. Don't cut yourself short on Tabata. It's super good for muscle growth, it's super good for anaerobic capacity, and it's also super quick. So it's a nice little quick finisher for whatever workout you might also be doing in conjunction with this, okay? So really just kind of work through some world's greatest first, right? Stepping out in front, hands drop inside, drive those hips up and down, open up both sides, and then switch. Right, and this world's greatest is super good for those hip flexors. You want to straighten out that back leg, open up that arm, feel that rotation in the middle of the back. Okay, try to get into more of a deep squat. Sit back in those heels. You want to be able to wiggle your toes when you're down here. Plant that hand on the ground. Again, more rotation. A little bit of light stretch in the quads. We're going to be doing quite a bit of plyo, so you guys are going to need that. Work through some of those side lunges, get some rotations in. It's really good over the hip. Stretch those hammies out just a little bit. You don't want to spend too long here. Just getting everything kind of tuned up. And then we're going to bust out some squats. 5 squats here. Okay, and get into some reverse lunges, 5 times each side. Just kind of get it going again, right? You don't want to start this completely cold. I like to do Tabatas to finish a workout, but if you're just starting it with it, you need to make sure you're warming up and getting your muscles prepared for strenuous activity. All right, so I'm going to show you the 4 different exercises. 2 of them are plyometric. 1 of them is kind of just more of your foundation, a little bit of your rest, and then the other one's core, okay? And I'll be showing you from 2 different angles and being able to give you feedback in 2 different ways, okay? So exercise number 1, split jumps. Some of you guys already know what this looks like, right? But you want to essentially get into a split stance position, use your arms, drop down to the ground, boom, drive up, boom, drive up, okay? And this is max jump. This is not for speed, this is for height, right? So we're looking at it from the side. We're in split jump position, arms back, boom, drive up, boom, drive up, boom, drive up. I'm not worried about speed. What I don't want to see is I don't want to see this. This does nothing for volleyball players. You need to work on height in order to execute that explosive energy recruitment, okay? So 40 seconds of split jumps. You should be winded. You should be breathing hard. That's a good thing. I'm breathing hard in the freaking warm up, all right? So really focus on breathing. Exercise number 2, simple, kangaroo pull squats, okay? So we're starting in base position, okay? And we're here, nice down and low, almost 90 degrees. 1, 2, blast off. 1, 2, blast off. 1, 2, blast off. Okay, super simple. From the side now. So we're here, pulse, pulse, launch. Pulse, pulse, launch. Okay? With the kangaroos, it's super important to have a soft landing, okay? When you land, your hips should be pushing back. The butt should be going behind you, okay? Land, boom, booty back. Booty back. Do not land with your knees forward. Everything needs to be shifted behind you on the kangaroos. That's exercise number 2. Again, 40 seconds on, 20 seconds rest. Third exercise, mountain climbers. Okay? So mountain climbers are knees driving to the elbow repeatedly. Okay? Easier to look at from the side. Now the one thing, and I want to demo it, the one thing I want to see is, I don't want to see your butt bounce up and down. It needs to stay flat and in line. I'll show you what I'm talking about. This is what I don't want to see. All right, so we're in mountain climber. See how your butt's kind of coming up and it's kind of awkward, right? I don't want to see, this either, where you're planting your feet. That butt planting up, that's no bueno. We need to be in that strong position here. Drive, 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 drive. 40 seconds. That's your core and cardio burner. Exercise number 4, hockey stops. Okay? Hockey stops are a great way to change directions laterally. It's really effective for volleyball players when you transition off the net. Boom, hockey stop, transition to be able to attack, all right? There's a lot of things that are going on with the hockey stop that translate immediately to the court, all right? So hockey stops, what you want to do is you want to land inside foot and then launch to cross over. So we're here, cross over, cross over, cross over, cross over. So this is a little bit of footwork actually, where you're crossing over and the inside foot drops. You drive that knee across, inside foot drops, boom. And your center of gravity should stay in line in the middle. You're not going sideways and launching off. You're staying, with good balance in the exercise, right? So we're here, side, 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 side. Okay, easy peasy. From the side angle, real quick. I messed that up. Here, here. Okay, the emphasis with the hockey stop is 1, footwork, and 2, make sure that you're staying low. You're not bouncing up, and you're pushing as far as you can laterally rather than height. I'm actually pushing for distance sideways rather than height on this one, all right? So remember, you have split jacks, boom, 40 seconds on, 20 seconds off. Then you have kangaroo pulses, 1, 2, launch. Then you have mountain climbers, driving the knees. And lastly, you have hockey stops, inside out, inside out, inside out, inside out. That's 1 set doing all 4 of those. Repeat it 4 times for a total of a 16-minute workout. You should be breathing, you should be sweating, you should be working hard. All right, stick with it.